Hey y'all, I'm Jerdy, and in this video, we're going to talk about some updated BIS items for Prot Paladin in Phase 3 of Season of Discovery. Will of the Atalaya Warrior got a nice buff, and that has 11 strength, 5 agility, 18 stamina, and 608 armor, versus having no strength, 4 agility, 11 stamina, and 577 armor. It now has a 2% block chance and a block value of 30 versus 21. Warbands of Sacrifice replaced the +4 defense with +10 block value, and this is a big one. Crest of Preeminence now has 8 strength, 11 stamina, and 2043 armor versus having 0 strength, 8 stamina, and 1898 armor. This is a huge buff along with its 21 block value increase because it's now our overall BIS shield. Wall of the Dead is still better, and any level 45 shield and above that's of strength that has +12 or 13 strength is still your BIS DPS shield, but now this is our BIS overall balance shield, and it's something worth getting from the raid. I got this shield, I guess, too long ago because when I went to item restoration, it wasn't there anymore. So I guess I still have a reason to go to Sunken Temple. But let's talk about the biggest upgrade, and that's Fist of the Forsaken. This is now our BIS weapon in the game. No longer do you need to pay for Flurry Axe or farm the sword in Martyrdom. You now get your BIS weapon from the raid. Like with the Crest, like I said before, it gives us something to look forward to when doing this raid now. It went from having a 1.9 weapon speed to a 1.4 weapon speed, which if you're new to Prot Paladin taking, we want fast weapons for exorcism procs with Art of War, and its DPS went from 36 to 39, which scales well with our Hammer of the Righteous rune. Because remember, Hammer of the Righteous scales with DPS, not weapon damage. And this is the biggest thing, its chance on hit lifesteal has a 0.5 spell coefficient, meaning this will buff up with the more spell power or attack power that we have with our Sheath of Light rune. If you look right here in this video, you can see already the first hit, I got 77 health back, but if you keep watching, you're going to notice that it's going to go up too. I actually get anywhere from 115 even to 150 health back on my weapon swings whenever it procs. I'm not even casting any other ability besides having Seal of Righteousness up, and you can see I'm getting more health back than what I'm losing. And if you watch this clip right here, and I apologize for the brightness, I don't know why it was so bright when I recorded these clips, my recording software just messed up, I guess. You can see I'm getting healed for 154 on these lower level mobs, but if you keep watching up ahead, I get a triple proc of the Drain Life right here. And that's because both Seal of Righteousness and Seal of Martyrdom can get a double proc off of it, but also I got an extra swing from the 3 set from Sunken Temple, the DPS tier. So you can actually get triple proc healing from this weapon with the 3-piece from Sunken Temple. And if you watch this duel with my guildmate Oshemi, a Gladstance warrior, look how much damage I do and how fast I take him out here. I know I do hodge him, but with Seal of Righteousness and with your life drain, you're pretty beefy and strong as a sword and board tank. Look at all the crits that's happening, the extra spam, the Hammer of the Righteousness, he's done for, it's over. This is actually going to be a really strong build in PvP as well. Sword and board, Hammer of the Righteous in full red spec will actually be a viable DPS spec if you swap to Crusader Strike instead of Hand of Reckoning. You will actually do legitimate viable damage in the raid, almost comparable to 2-hand red if you only had Soul Thrace and didn't have ACP. Now, speaking of meters, if you look at the 95th percentile of Warcraftlogs, we're actually doing pretty well both as tanks and DPS. Now, if you know the rotation of tank and DPS, you know it's the exact same thing, just one has Hand of Reckoning and the other has Crusader Strike. But look at how well we're doing on logs. We're in a really good spot right now, and I know we're complaining that we hate extra spam, some of us want seal twisting, some of us want something else. We should be pretty happy about where we are competing wise on the logs. And some of y'all might be asking why I'm running Seal of Righteousness and not Seal of Martyrdom. Well, that's because Seal of Righteousness can now crit, which makes it a really strong seal to use. Is it better than Martyrdom? No, but it's better in the sense of you're not losing any health. And now with this lifesteal weapon, you can gain health back as well. If you are a deep Prot enjoyer and you love Holy Shield and you love your block value gear, then I have some good news for you. I think when phase 4 drops and you gain that one extra level that you can put into Consecrate, you can set yourself up for an amazing dungeon spam build with this lifesteal weapon, Fist of the Forsaken. I'm actually really excited to try this out myself once we get some sort of freaking news about when phase 4 is dropping. Sorry, I got a little upset there. But I do think those of y'all who love deep Prot will really love this once we get to level 51. Now, is this stuff cool, new, and exciting? Yes. Is it enough to save SOD right now? No. We need some sort of phase 4 news because I really want to post more content and play more content for SOD. I'm still doing the weekly raids, so right now my main focus with WoW has been Cataclysm. I'm also playing a Prot Paladin there, and you'll see more Cataclysm content from me once I get into the raid this week. As always, thank y'all for stopping by. Thanks for staying high. Leave a comment down below if you're still playing SOD. Are you excited for this new stuff? Even though I know this phase is dead, this is really cool, and I really encourage y'all to try this out. Hopefully this doesn't get nerfed. I don't think it will, because it's not like it's game breaking, right? But like, subscribe, share this with your friends, help me get to that 500 sub marker, and I'll see y'all next time.